Love it. Today we're going to be doing the worst fans in sports. Deepaw, start us off.
This fan base instantly popped in my head, and I think I'm playing a little strategy game here. It's not the Yankees. I'm going the New England Patriots at the height of the Tom Brady dynasty. The Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger, this is so spiteful, could have won multiple Super Bowls, except for Tom Brady. Dominated us every single time he played us, and then the fans were the worst, man. You'd get fans that like lived in South Carolina that'd be New England Patriots fans. It was an entire country like the Patriots. So I'm going with the 1-1 New England Patriots.
So you're going New England Patriots in the Brady era, or just Patriots in general?
Yes, in the Brady era, like I think that is a good caveat. It has to be during the Brady era because right now it's just a little pitiful. Like,
oh, they're all high.
I wished for it though. I wished for it. So this is pretty nice for me personally, seeing all the championships got flushed down the drain strictly during the Brady era.
Okay.
Truth is, as a mostly New York sports fan, I guess just really the Yankees. I don't really root for any other New York team. But truth is, I actually don't mind Patriot fans. And I know that's wild. I know that's wild to say, but America watched that franchise go from one of the worst in all of sports to one of the best. And unlike other sports fans, Patriot fans stuck behind them when they were really bad and when they were really good in that Brady era that you're mentioning. So I do have to give them the benefit of the doubt there. However, though, I get your thing, though. It's like your constitutional duty as an American because everybody despises them so much to put them on the list. So I do get it at the same time.
It was. I'm not kidding. If Tom Brady wasn't a Patriot, the Steelers probably, Ben Roethlisberger specifically, would have won at least 3 Super Bowls. At least.
Probably. Who knows, though, because Brady existed. But I guess that goes to me. Oh, boy. I'm going to pull a little Houdini here and break the rules a little bit, but for good reason. My 1-1 is a combo of fans. Combo of fans of the Yankees, Lakers, and Cowboys is the worst sports fan of all time because it's the fakest sports fan of all time. And there is not a single person in the world who's more fake than any type of fans than these people. They just like to annoy everybody with their championships, and most of them can't even tell you the last time their teams won a championship or anybody on the team, for a matter of fact. This type of fan base is just a bunch of frauds.
Okay, so
unfortunately, there's really plenty of them. Unfortunately, there's plenty of them that exist.
I know,
I got one. I got one for you.
But holy shit,
it's a combo. I'm not saying Yankee fans in general and Cowboy fans. I'm saying the combo of people that say they're all those fans. I can't stand them.
No, I know, but now
I was just gonna say like the popular team, like the fan who's only likes the popular teams.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess you could say that, but they're not really.
A bandwagon fan is different than what he's saying. He's saying
it is. Bandwagon is the recent, right?
Yeah, you're talking about like that specific group that likes those 3 teams just because they're the best in every fucking league. Yeah.
Well, I said the worst fans in sports, and for me, that's the one.
No, I know.
The worst fans.
Okay, I'm with you. So, I mean, I'm gonna take a generic one here because it's easy, right? I'm taking Philadelphia sports fans.
Okay.
And I'm not.
Okay.
That was up there for me.
Yeah, I'm not knocking their passion. They're passionate as shit, and I love that. But because I grew up in central Pennsylvania and wasn't a Philly fan, and I wasn't a Pittsburgh fan, it was that bullshit. And I was central PA, so it was like you're smack dab in the middle. And trust me, Penn State's not too fucking far behind on this list. But every single fucking person in Pennsylvania was like, go Eagles, go Eagles. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Number 2 on my list is Philadelphia anything. So I get it.
And dude, I get the passion, but holy shit, AA battery thrown at me when I was 12. People don't forget. People don't fucking forget. I'm gonna skip my 1 and 3 is New York and Dallas, right? And then I started to think outside the box. So I'm not gonna do the New York and Dallas because you've kind of already lumped them into one. But I'm gonna go in a completely different route here. And Deepaw, you might think this is a personal shot at you, but it's not. But it's
Penguins.
No, it's fucking fans that follow a player.
Like me in the NBA.
Like you with LeBron.
Yes.
Yeah. I fucking hate that shit, dude.
I've been a Cavaliers fan, a Lakers fan, a Heat fan.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just hate that shit, dude. Like, I love you, but I hate that shit.
Thankfully, it's only one sport. Like that is, I just never had an NBA squad. Like I was always a Kobe fan, and once Kobe kind of starting getting towards the tail end of his career, kind of jump ship to LeBron.
Yeah, so then let me ask you this, because we have one of these crumbs on the fucking mic with us.
That's great, man. Single player fan. I'm writing down.
If like Pittsburgh had an NBA team,
I'd follow them 100%.
Okay, and that's what I figured. You know what I mean? It's not like you're just not going to be a Sixers fan just because.
Right. Like, not saying that like I won't watch a Sixers game if I'm over at a buddy's house or something like that. Like I follow them. I'm not actively rooting for them, but who am I going to root for? The Knicks? Like I don't like any other New York teams. I don't like any other Philly teams. Like it's all Pittsburgh squads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if Kobe was a Sixer, I think it would have changed some things.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Nice. Jedi, number 2, sir.
All right, my number 2. It's very strange. I hate that this is so high on my list, but they've all been just like trolling in the comments of all of our stuff. So they've just risen to the top or rose. wrong.
The Dodgers.
Yes.
Colorado football.
Oh no. The Los Angeles Dodgers. Not all. Some of them are just the scum of the earth and just are so uninformed about anything that they speak about. And they act like they're the Yankees. Spending wise, yes, absolutely the most competitive team in the sport right now. However, win a real ring this century. I mean, how many teams has this organization put together that has had over 100+ wins with no ring to show for it? Plenty. And they continue to act like they know everything. I can't stand them.
Dude, I literally have on here the LA Dodgers the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's only recent. Like literally only recent.
Right.
And they play the victim. They play the victim. Like they're tracking us because it's only the Dodgers. Like no, that's not the case. Everybody always didn't like you.
Hot take. Most overrated ballpark I've ever been to.
I'm going this summer, and someone told me the same thing, so I'm getting disappointed.
Really?
Most overrated ballpark I've ever been to.
Is that, and I have no idea, is that the original ballpark that they played in when they moved out to LA? Okay. Yeah. So they've always stayed there and have always, kind of just upgraded a little bit. Got it.
Yeah. Now, dope.
It does look, the backdrop looks dope as shit though, with like palm trees and stuff.
Yeah. No. Like the ambiance of the thing is great, but like in comparison to, because I was very fortunate. I've been to Wrigley, I've been to Old Yankee, I've been to Fenway, I've been to Dodger, right? So like I've been to all the old ones. It's not on the same level as those 4 or those 3. It's not even close in my opinion. To be honest with you, I loved Anaheim's field 10 times more than the Dodger Stadium. So yeah, I don't even think it's fucking close. I think it might be a hot take, but like enjoy it. You're gonna like it, but it's extremely overrated.
Isn't it kind of like in like this like weird like, I don't even know what to call it. It's like dug out into the ground. Like the parking lot's up here and then it just goes into the field and it's like underground almost. It like digs down.
Yeah, I mean it digs down, but I mean my best memory of Dodger Stadium is Fast and the Furious 1 where Paul Walker spins out going like 100 with Dodger Stadium in the background.
That's
like
right.
It's just an overrated ballpark.
R.I.P. Paul Walker.
R.I.P. Paul.
D-Paul, what do you got for your second pick?
All right, second pick. I think this is a pretty easy one for me. Never really had a college basketball team, but a college basketball. So I'm going for the premier program here, Duke. Duke basketball fans. Well, it's a great program. Krzyzewski, one of the best coaches of all time. What he did with the Olympics too. I just watched that Olympics documentary again. Phenomenal. Coach K's a legend, but still fucking Duke, man. I just hate them. They're always good. It's always a good, fundamentally good program. But that's what happens whenever you go, when you start a dynasty like that. It's a common theme going on with mine. So I got Patriots and then Duke basketball. With the number 3, turning it around, this is easy for me too. New York Yankees fans, I'm sorry, boys. They're so bad. They are insufferable. I know you guys are some of the good ones. I haven't had too many interactions, but just the Yanks, man. it's everything I've listed on here is like personal spite, and all of those awesome Yankees teams you guys had, it just sucked for everybody else except Yankees fans. All right. So with the third, the Yankees.
It's like we had fucking Derek Jeter, dude. Of course we're gonna win the World Series.
Right. It's funny because part of me loves it too, because like, yeah, you do that impression, or like you hear someone who's not doing an impression and it's like it's actually how they like talk, and that's what they think. So it is funny.
But for the last like 10 years, it's like, oh, here comes number 27. Here comes number 28. It's like we fucking blow.
It wouldn't be a worst fans in sports without the Yankees on here. Was I going to pick them? Probably not.
No shot.
Well, that's I'd be putting myself in there.
I was going 100% strategic because probably that's my 1-1. No bullshit. But I was like, they're not going to take him. I think I can get him on the comeback.
To be fair, though, I will say this. I've mentioned this on here before, and I think that there's different categories of Yankee fans. I like to call them the Yankee Twitter fans on Yankees Twitter that annoy me. The ones that are way too analytical to where they just ruin baseball and don't make it fun and just make it like painful with all this delusional brainwash type of takes that they have and just need to be snapped into reality. But
the guys that have read fucking Moneyball by Bill James and they're sitting there fucking crunching numbers in their basement. Like, yeah, that shit's annoying. But I've said it before. Like, New York is it's my 1-1. I think New York fans are way too educated, though. And I think they're so vocal about it. And there's that pocket of New York fans that are very, very educated, that are very vocal, who know exactly what they're talking about. And then there's people that watch, like, the 1 o'clock Saturday games, and they're like, oh, fucking CC Sabathia sucks. And the guy's like 19-7. You know what I mean? Like, I'm with you, dude. Look, I try to be not one of those Yankee fans. I try to be very realistic, but I will tell you, every October rolls around and you're sitting there like, fuck, dude, Stanton's got to go. Josh Donaldson's got to get cut. I mean,
it gets real. It gets real quick. Yeah,
Gleyber sucks, dude. We got to get rid of this. And then Gleyber comes up, hits like 20 jacks, and next year you're like, all right. DJ's got to go. We can keep
pay him.
Dude, it sucks, bro.
And I've heard Dino say this multiple times on this podcast too. Never watching him again.
No, dude, I'm watching him now. This year I'll watch. But fuck.
That rotation is awful.
What are you talking about, dude? Rodon's gonna win Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Not to get into a side conversation. I guess I'll keep this train going. And this next pick for me just is so similar to the Yankees, but you'll understand why in a second. Houston Astro fans, but it's only a certain category of them. Not all Houston Astros fans, but the Astros fans who continue to say the organization did nothing wrong in the cheating scandal and still brag about winning the World Series in 2017. You have to be a special kind of scumbag to keep doing this. And you're just not a fan of sports, in my opinion, if you think this is okay. And yes, I know the comments are going to be coming. Move on already. Yes, I should be, but no, because they never were really punished. So I have moved on, but not for the fans that still brag about the World Series. I haven't moved on with you yet.
Coming from the guy that went to spring training and when Altuve drove away, yelled, cheater.
Yes.
Like 5 seconds of fame on Twitter.
Hell yeah. No, I love it, man. The Astros apologists, the ones that refuse to kind of acknowledge it even or take any form of responsibility for it, just the worst.
Yeah, like I said, not all, but
right, yeah, not all of them.
But dude, I would respect the shit out of the fans that were just like, yeah, we fucking cheated, we won. Eat a dick.
It still won. Yeah, they didn't do anything.
I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like,
that probably would have been me, honestly.
You know what I mean? Like
there's a cheating scandal. Yeah, so what? They didn't take it.
Miami football back in the day, like, yeah, dude, we won national titles. We paid every fucking player. Okay, cool. You invented NIL. Okay, so I'm bouncing between two here, and I think I don't think I'm gonna go bandwagon fans because I already took the fans that follow one player. But bandwagon fans, I feel like if you asked me this question in middle school, I would have said this, but as you get older, you start hanging around people that are like loyal to one team. So I don't really see a lot of bandwagon fans as you get older. So the one I'm going with, and it's a recent taste in my mouth that has just been fucking bothering me, and maybe it's because I live in South Florida. I don't know. But it's the fucking seasonal World Cup fans. The guys that just come out of the fucking woodwork rocking Argentina jerseys. You know what I mean? Like,
I thought you meant just like in South Florida, but okay, okay, got it.
no, like all of a sudden the World
squad.
Cup's on and like Buffalo Wild Wings is sold out and like everyone's in there going nuts for a country that they don't fucking belong to. Like,
what about the States, bro?
Yeah, no,
I followed it. I'm two of the three that you hate the most, right there.
No. Hold on a second. You watch the Champions League, though. You watch soccer, right? Like,
like you're talking like totally.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm talking about someone that just all of a sudden is wearing a fucking Trinidad and Tobago jersey, and they're like, like that shit's so lame to me. I don't know, dude. Like,
that's underrated.
Yeah, like I don't know, man.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You don't hear about the World Cup for 4 years, and then all of a sudden, those 2 weeks, it's fucking popping everywhere.
Houdini's at Buffalo Wild Wings, just pissed off at how packed it is.
Gross. Buffalo Wild Wings is nasty.
Nasty, dude. I'd never go there.
Yeah.
I do have.
Who you got that back to back?
Oh, that was it.
No, that was it, Jedi.
Oh crap, that's right. Yeah, my bad.
Unless you want to do Mount Rushmore. If you want to do Mount Rushmore, I'll do it. I got it right now.
I don't want to do Mount.
I got a 4.
You do? I didn't want to. Okay,
let
me explain everybody to this. I didn't want to do 12 because I feel like once it gets past 12, it gets a little redundant, and it's like, okay, these people actually aren't scumbags. But I still have one more that I want to share.
All right, say less. Okay, so I'll give my. You want me to give my? Oh no, I can't. I have to wait.
Why?
Because I picked twice.
No, it's coming back up to you.
Oh,
no, you didn't pick twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bet. Yeah. It's the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers and Penguins fans. Okay. Like it's so easy to have this conversation. When Bane blew up Pittsburgh in Dark Knight Rises, I was so fucking happy. You know what I mean? Heinz Field shits the bed. Right. I'm so sick of fucking Crosby, Malkin. Oh my god, we're the best. No, they're old as fuck. The time's over. Like
wow.
Bye.
Wow. I mean, do we got to take this offline, or are we trying to get personal here? I feel like we haven't had one of these conversations since the last playoffs. You guys knocked Crosby out of you scumbags.
Hey,
the Hot Shots trio is going to be gone.
Jacob Trouba, the garbage can. Oh, man.
Death, dude.
I'm 50% of the people you hate.
No.
Almost 75 if you didn't watch the
Almost 75. Almost 75.
I just hate the city of Pittsburgh.
I knew it was coming. I thought it was going to be in the top 3, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, there's no specific reason. You know what I mean?
No,
but there may be.
Not anything. No.
I was like, no, I don't know what you mean.
There may be.
Another time.
Fuck that city.
Jedi, who you got at number 4, bud?
So the one that I just needed to mention to get off my chest, I will say this, out of all of mine, this is the most biased one out of all of them just from growing up in South Florida. And I hate that I'm doing another baseball team, but I've just been surrounded by it my whole life. Miami Marlin fans are the most uninformed fan base I've ever seen in my entire life. All Marlin fans act like they watch baseball, but don't actually watch baseball. And that's probably the best way to describe them as a whole. And I would say the Rays and just any Florida baseball fan in general, but the Rays don't have any. They're just like a group of 5 people who call themselves fans that all look like that weird uncle at Thanksgiving, but it just fits the part for every Rays fan. That's all I have to say.
I mean, dude, the Florida Panthers aren't far behind.
Get out of here. I'm a Florida fan.
They're bad.
Dude, when I'm sitting down there and like they cross the red line, they're like, shoot it. Oh, that Matthew Tkachuk is really good. It's like it's fucking Kachuk, you fucking loser.
Tkachuk.
Look, I don't mean to start. I'm not trying to start beef with Rays fans, but I have respect for the 5 of you that exist. That you actually.
Yeah, shout out the real Rays fans.
the ones that are out there hiding Wander Franco right now.
Oh my god! Straight in the Dominican, man. they got a couple of stash houses. All right, number 4. I'm surprised this fell here. It's not going to be take any personal offense to anybody here. Maybe Donnie Darkin, but that's it. Notre Dame football fans, man. I get it. extremely tradition rich. I like a lot of the stuff that Notre Dame does, but we're talking about fan bases here. And I don't know if there's a more delusional fan base on a year-to-year basis the past decade, maybe 15 years, about winning a national championship and being a true contender. It's always Notre Dame's going to be like we're winning it this year. We're winning it this year. Never. They always lose the big game. It's always something bad.
Have you seen De Palma's list? It's all teams that when the season starts expects to win a championship.
It's true.
The Pats with Brady, Duke basketball, the Yanks, and the Irish. And every single year, all of those fan bases
they never
back
win.
And they're like, fuck.
This is the year.
You've caught on to my list. Seeing all of the fan bases then at the end of the year is the good part about it.
Holy shit. That's a good one, though. I watch every Notre Dame game. I mean, I guess you could say I'm an Irish fan.
How do you not? It's on. They got a goddamn channel every week. They're on.
But I don't know, man. Like look, it's a great list. I think both of your lists I think all three of our lists are fucking hilarious. But I do have two honorable mentions that Deepaw, I thought you were going this route. I thought you were going Kentucky basketball instead of Duke because I swear to God, after all the Kentucky basketball players that have gone pro, I've never seen one of their fans in public. I've never seen. Seriously,
I went to school down south, so I met a lot of Kentucky fans.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, just think about it. Every time you go out in public, look for someone rocking a Kentucky shirt. You're never gonna fucking see one.
Never see it.
And my second honorable mention is Penn State. I think it is so stupid if I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, wearing a Penn State shirt, going to see a movie, and someone across the street yells, "We are!" Fuck off.
They would fit right in here on number 4 and number 5 for me too. Teams with high expectations that think they're going to win that never win.
Yep.
This was one of my favorite ones. I really enjoyed this one. Please go down in the comments and tell us who you think the worst fans are in sports. Maybe it's us. Maybe you think that we're being Debbie Downers or we just trashed your organization. I'm sorry if we did, but I can't wait to hit you with the truth. I'm sorry.
Dude, I can't wait to get called out by a Patriots, Duke, Yankees, Notre Dame fan in the comments.
Dude, no one's going to come out and be like, I fucking hate the Colorado Rockies. My God, the Rockies and Nuggets fans suck.
Hey, the way to look at it is that if we're hating, that means that you have some sort of good name to you, because otherwise no one would hate you. It's the way to think about it. However, then the Rays and Marlins shouldn't be on this list because they have nothing going for them. But drop that down in the comments, though.